Kavya reached Aman's office at 9 a.m. as decided. She was carrying a small handbag with her, just enough for a month's stay at Panchgani. Aman first checked and verified her identity. He checked the print of the appointment letter Kavya was carrying. After he was assured that this lady was Kavya, they both left for Panchgani. There was a driver with them. Aman sat in the passenger seat in front and Kavya sat on the back seat. Being the only female in the car, she was feeling a bit insecure, though she knew there was nothing to worry. Aman was a very nice gentleman and anyone would feel comfortable with him in the first meeting itself. Kavya was silent. Aman asked her whether she had met Arjun Singhania before. She said she hadn't and she had only read about him and seen his pictures in the newspaper. She also told that she had read all of his books and she loved his writing. Aman smiled. Kavya guessed that Arjun Singhania must be a very gentle, understanding, calm person. Aman laughed at her guess. Kavya was confused. Miss Kavya, said Aman, don't judge Mr. Arjun on his writing. He is totally opposite of what you have guessed. Kavya just stared at Aman as if she had got to know some grave truth just now. Aman smiled and said, don't look at me like that, please. Arjun Singhania is not that bad a person. He laughed and further said, don't worry, Miss Kavya. I think I scared you. Look, I don't want you to face any problems during your internship. So I just warned you. The experience of the previous interns with Mr. Arjun was not so good, you know. Kavya's eyes widened. Not so good? All weird thoughts flashed into her mind. Oh my God, I would be staying with that man in his bungalow for a month. A single lady, all alone, with a guy 1 month. Aman could see the fear on Kavya's face. He was trying to guess what she was thinking when she asked, how can I stay alone with him? I can't. Aman understood what she meant. He assured her that there was no such problem with Arjun. Arjun maintained a purely professional relationship with his interns and he stayed as distant as possible from the interns. And yes, you won't be alone there. Kaveri Mausi will be there with you, so there won't be any problem, said Aman. Kaveri Mausi? Asked Kavya, wondering who she was. Yes, Kaveri Mausi. She is the most loving and caring woman I have ever met, replied Aman. She is the caretaker here and she will take very good care of you too, he said with a wink. Kavya felt somewhat relieved. Kaveri Mausi was looking around for Arjun. She went to his room and saw that the door was closed. She knocked on the door and called out to Arjun, but there was no reply. She opened the door and saw Arjun was still sleeping. Smiling, she sat beside him and caressed his forehead. Arjun? She said gently. Arjun just groaned in reply. Wake up, beta. It's already 9:45, said Kaveri Mausi. The intern will be reaching by 11. Wake up now and get ready. Arjun groaned again and without opening his eyes said, Let me sleep for some more time, Kaveri Mausi. He changed his side and said, After that intern comes, I won't be getting a peaceful sleep for 1 month. Kaveri Mausi laughed. Poor interns. They have to tolerate you for 1 long month. I really pity them. Lifting his head and looking at Kaveri Mosi with slightly opened eyes, Arjun said with surprise, "Poor interns? Poor me! You know very well how irritating these interns are." And he slept again. I know, said Kaveri Mosi as she stood up to leave. Don't sleep for very long, okay? She said as she walked towards the door. 15 more minutes, said Arjun as he pulled the blanket over his head. Not more than that, said Kaveri Mosi as she walked out, closing the door. Arjun got up after half an hour. He came out, still rubbing his eyes, and sat down at the table. Ramu Kaka? He called out to the servant. Where's my coffee? Just then, Kaveri Mosi brought coffee for Arjun. I have told Ramu to move the lawn. He is busy there. Kaveri Mosi sat down to accompany Arjun. So, had a good sleep? What sleep, Kaveri Mosi? The thought of this new intern has made me lose my sleep, said Arjun. Kaveri Mosi laughed. Don't worry, Arjun. This time the intern will not be like the others. You will see, she said to pacify Arjun. तुम्हारे मुंह में घी शक्कर, Kaveri Mosi. I hope what you say is true, said Arjun as he sipped on his coffee. Kavya and Aman reached the bungalow in Panchgani by around 11. The driver took out Kavya's bag from the dicky. Kavya looked around, admiring the natural beauty of this place. The sun peeping from behind the clouds, the fresh air, the dense trees, the sweet chirping of birds. Ah, what an environment! Refreshing. Unknowingly, a smile spread across her lips. Forgetting all the worries, she was enjoying the moment after ages. Ramu, who was working in the garden, saw the guests arrive. He quickly went in to inform Kaveri Mosi and Arjun. Come, Miss Kavya, said Aman as he entered through the gate. Kavya followed. The driver offered to carry her bag, but Kavya preferred to carry it herself. She looked at the beautiful garden, very well maintained. The yellow-green plants with clusters of colorful flowers welcoming her as she walked through the walkway. There, in the front of her, stood the beautiful bungalow named Shabd. What a name, she thought. Shabd. That means words. Mr. Arjun loves writing so much that he has even named his bungalow after his profession. Kavya was amazed. They reached the door where Kaveri Mosi welcomed them. Her smile and the glow on her face radiated her love and warmth that captured Kavya. Aman introduced Kavya to her. Kavya felt as if Kaveri Mosi was no stranger to her, as if she knew Kaveri Mosi since long. She completely agreed with what Aman had told about Kaveri Mosi on the way. They received a warm welcome and breakfast was ready for them on the table. They all sat round the table. Kavya looked around expecting to see Arjun Singhania for the first time. Her heart was beating fast. What would his reaction be on seeing her? How should she react? Should she shake hands with him? Or should she just smile? Should she say, "Hello, sir"? Or should she wish good morning? She was confused and waiting for Arjun in anticipation. Kaveri Mosi told them to have breakfast. Aman asked about Arjun. Kaveri Mosi said that Arjun was busy in work and would eat later. This killed Kavya's curiosity. But then she thought, why would the great Arjun Singhania have breakfast with us? We are no celebrities. She silently ate whatever was served. The food was prepared by Kaveri Mosi and was very tasty. Kavya appreciated it. At home, it was Kavya who prepared food. She always used to love the food prepared by her grandmother. And today, food prepared by Kaveri Mosi reminded her of her grandmother. Her eyes watered suddenly, and then she remembered she had to call her grandpa to inform him that she had reached safely. She called him on his mobile, but he didn't answer. This was usual. Baba hardly answered his phone the first time when called. She knew he would call later after seeing the missed call. After the breakfast, Aman left with the driver. Kaveri Mosi took Kavya to her room. Kavya was looking around at the beautifully furnished home as she followed Kaveri Mosi. On the way, there was a room with the door closed and a "Do Not Disturb" sign put up on the handle. Kavya halted in front of it, staring at the sign. Kaveri Mosi smiled and said, "Arjun's room. He always puts that sign when he needs to be alone." Kavya smiled faintly and followed Kaveri Mosi through the passage. The passage turned to lead them to another couple of rooms. Kaveri Mosi showed Kavya her room and told her to make herself comfortable. She also told Kavya to ask for anything she needed without hesitation. Kavya nodded and Kaveri Mosi left. Kavya arranged all her things in the cupboard. There was a window to the room and a small balcony. She opened the window and cool air filled the room. She went into the balcony. Dark clouds had covered the sky. It seemed as if it would start raining heavily any moment. The weather was cold. She stood there staring at the beautiful surroundings. Suddenly her face saddened. She looked up at the dark clouds and some words escaped her lips. ये भाग्य के वही काले बादल हैं जो सृष्टि को खुशियों की बरसात दे गए, लेकिन मेरी जिंदगी में ये बादल ऐसे छाए कि कभी न ढलने वाली रात दे गए. Kavya's eyes watered, and then she saw someone standing in the balcony opposite to hers. She wiped her eyes dry and saw that it was none other than Mr. Arjun Singhania. And he was much more handsome than he looked in the newspapers. Kavya looked more carefully and noticed that he was staring right back at her. Kavya immediately looked away, embarrassed. Arjun kept staring at her. She was so beautiful. Is she the intern? He had never seen a girl so closely before that he could admire her beauty. But today, he couldn't stop looking at her. What was so special about her? What was so different about her that was attracting him? She was just another girl. Just another intern of his, wasn't she? Kavya slowly raised her gaze to match his. Why was he staring at her? The thought scared her for some reason. They both kept staring into each other's eyes, and then rain began pouring down. Kavya broke the eye lock and went into the room, closing the door of the balcony behind. And Arjun stood at his place, staring at the closed door as the rain drenched him completely.